Well, folks, in today's video, I'm going to be showing all the stuff I bought at the OVAR train show. I bought all the stuff for probably under 50 Canadian dollars, which I think was a tremendously good deal considering how much stuff there is. I'll show all the stuff in detail because there's a lot of cool stuff, and I'm really happy with all the deals. So we'll start off, basically, this is mostly O scale, this one's mostly HO. We're going to start with the HO, and then I'll work my way to the O scale. So here's the first box. This is the first thing I bought at the train show. This is a Bachmann Gandy Dancer, and as this little price sticker suggests, this was only $2, which is really cheap. It did have the people on it, except I opened up this box not long after buying it, and they broke off, so I put them somewhere, I don't know where. But I do have them. I'm not sure if it works or not. The guy at the train show said it had an issue with the motor. I don't frankly care. I'll bet we can get it working. So, first, good deal. The second thing I bought, I actually already have one of these locomotives, but I thought it would be cool to buy two of them, just so I'd have kind of like a consist of two, you can a double-headed unit. They're both the exact same make, RSO. This was only $10. They claim it works. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but $10. I'm not too afraid to spend $10, even if I can only turn this thing into a dummy engine. It's got a weird mark on the bottom I just noticed. But anyways, that's what $10 got me. You'll see these scattered bits around. This is a very, very interesting train set. I know it doesn't look HO, but it actually is. You can see there are horn hook couplers on it. So, this lot right here you're seeing, this was basically Mark from M&M Rails. He had he was vending stuff out at the show, basically. He was a vendor. And I came up and I was like, does this train run? Is it actually HO? And he's like, oh, it runs really well. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, you don't believe me, here, I'll run it for you. So he ran it, and it ran very, very good. I did a little bit of research. YouTuber Coco Singh made a video about it. This train was made, I guess, in the late 90s, early 2000s by Limax. You can see right there. Limax, there are a lot of videos about Limax stuff. They basically make kind of like Christmas stuff, Christmas villages and stuff like that. And again, this actually is an HO train, and it will apparently run on HO track. It's got very deep flanges, though. We'll see. You have to see how those are the switches. But yeah, he sold me all this stuff for just $5, which I think was a very cool deal, considering, yeah, got a whole Christmas train. Maybe we'll do a Christmas special or something, but I just thought that was a cool deal. You know, you can see there's a lot more stuff in here. This is a Bachmann DCC decoder. Mark from M&M Rails just gave this to me for free as a gift, so shout out to him, and also thanks to him. That was quite nice. So we can put this in one of the locomotives. If you guys know a locomotive I should put this in, let me know in the comments. I'm not sure which, but we'll have it there. Maybe we'll have an installation video. Who knows? This right here, I did not buy this. Towards the end of the show, M&M Rails or his brother, I don't know, they were both running the stand. They threw this in my box, so I assume it was a gift. If it was a gift, thank you very much. If you didn't mean to send this to me, I can send it back or whatever, but if this was a gift, thank you very much. It's kind of interesting, too. It's an auto rack. So there's that. I have been looking for one of these on eBay and stuff like that for my new layout. This is a Lifelike general store, Now's General Store. I really like how this is the older one. Usually I like to get the newer Lifelike stuff. It's just different packaging. I just like the newer packaging. But the older one is actually better, and I'll tell you why. If you look right here, you can see there's some brand names on the building. The new ones, I guess Lifelike didn't get the licensing, so they couldn't put brand names on it. So I don't know, I just like having genuine brand names on it. And I'm going to be I want to build this, and I want to put it in the village on the new layout. I want to build a really tiny village, and this is going to be like the only store. So this is going to be a business there. There's that. You probably recognize this locomotive. This is one of the trains Mark from M&M Rails had me restore. At the end of the show, these were not selling, unfortunately, so he just gave them all to me. He said I could do whatever I wanted with them. So I said I'd give him a shout out for that. So shout out. And I told him I might do a giveaway with some of these engines, so we'll just have to see. Whoops. We'll just have to see, but yeah, it was quite generous of him. Got a bag in here. This right here is a lifelike lights kit. I've been looking for one of these. I feel bad for whoever originally bought it, because it was originally $16.50. Then it was $15, and then I assume they bought it on sale for $8.95. I bought this for $1. I know it's missing a light, but I wanted one of these, and $1 was a price that I thought was pretty good. So that was just a cool little addition. I think I'll put these in my downtown, so that was cool. Now, the rest of the stuff in this box is O-scale, so I'm not going to take it out right away because I want to get whatever's left of the HO. This locomotive has a little bit of a funny story to go with it. Ottawa Model Rail fan was with me. We were walking around the show, and I found this box, and it said, "Make me an offer," and had all these old broken locomotives in it, and I saw this one. And I said to Ottawa Model Rail fan, "Watch this. I'm going to make this guy a really low offer, and I'm going to buy this thing for 50 cents. So, I came up to him like, "Hey, sir, I saw you had this locomotive in this box, and it said make an offer." He said it's $5. So I kind of backed away, and I was like, no. I just said no thanks, because it's like, he knew the value of this thing, I knew the value of this thing. There's no way I was paying $5 for an engine that probably doesn't even work. I don't know if it works or not, but I wasn't paying for that. So I told Ottawa Model Rail fan I'm going to put it back in the box. Towards the end of the show, when he's packing up, I'm going to try making a similar offer, and he'll probably be a little bit more desperate to move it, because you know, it obviously doesn't have a very high value, so we'll see how that works. So, at the end of the train fare, I just offered him $1 for it, and he accepted. I only had a toonie on me, so I just said, whatever. So, $2, which, I don't know. I just thought it was a cool engine. It's been weathered really poorly, but, yeah. Oops, almost dropped it. There we go. So, that's my $2 engine. This thing right here is an Athearn RDC Bud car. No branding on it whatsoever. It's completely unnamed. I believe it's actually, the frame of it's made out of metal. The shell of it's made out of plastic. Pretty high. Only $10. Probably wondering why it's so cheap. It's band drive. But it is apparently motorized, so if we put some new bands on this, we'll have a RDC for only $10. Presuming the motor works. The guy there didn't know. I'm not sure if "didn't know" is a code for it doesn't work and I'm trying to sell it, but whatever. Now, anyways, on to the O-scale stuff. This was where the best deal is. So, there was a vendor at the show, and the story goes that there was an estate sale of this guy who was a major model railroader, train fan, and he left all of his inheritance, model railway equipments, to the Smith Falls Railway Museum. So the Smith Falls Railway Museum basically had a guy there selling it all, and he was selling everything but this controller for $5. All the stuff you see in here, the track, the buildings, everything, $5 Canadian. So I kind of thought about it for a bit because it was just so much stuff. I was kind of like, yeah, this is a lot of stuff. I mean, I have to, you know, probably get rid of some of it. But $5, I've been looking for track because, of course, I have my O-train, and I want somebody told me I should set up a train around the tree, and O-scale is the perfect scale for setting up for around a tree, so I've been looking for track, and on eBay, track is ridiculous. You can spend like $50 on a circle of rusty old track. Like, it's ridiculous. So, $5, I couldn't pass it up, so I bought this. You're probably wondering why I pulled the controller out of here. It's because this was another $5 to buy this controller, but I don't think there's another O-scale controller in here, so I just wanted to be sure. Apparently this O-scale controller works, and yeah, $5, not a bad price. It's an AC controller. I checked. It says somewhere on here, alternating current. It's an AC controller, so that's what I was looking for. Now, in this box right here, I'm gonna take all the stuff out so you guys can see it in detail. I haven't seen all of it in detail. This is really cool. This is an old watchtower, I guess, a beacon of some kind. I love that building, this tower. I don't know, I just think it's so cool and classic. There's this building. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too attached to it. It does have this roof, but I think I'm gonna give it away or something like that, because I don't know, I'm just not that crazy about it. It's not, I like how this is metal. This is just less classic. I don't even know if it's a Lionel product. Yeah, I can't find any video on it. This is kind of interesting. It's kind of classic. It's all made out of tin. Glendale Depot. And yeah, it's got some colorful roof. It's kind of classic. It also reminds me of a little kid's toy though. I'm not sure about that one. Now, the rest of the stuff, this is some really cool stuff. I pulled out various bits and I've just been kind of playing around with them. I really like these switches. They actually are working. You can see that working. And you can see there's a bit of rust on some of these things, but you know, we can do some restoring and get all this stuff in much better working order. Now let's dig through this. Looks like we've got 2 complete length pieces. Bit of an odd addition. I assume these are all risers for the track. I've got some clips and stuff in here. What the hell? Anyways, that's that. The rest of it's just a track. Got a control panel. That's probably for the switches. Ooh, this one's electric. Nice. And this appears to be the last interesting piece, crossover piece. So I can probably build like a figure 8 or something like that with all the track in there. Maybe something more extravagant if it will work. Now, for another $5, they were selling all this O-scale rolling stock. Again, same vendor as before, and I couldn't pass up on that deal either. It's like, hey, if I'm buying the track, why don't I buy some rolling stock to go along with it? I only have one O-scale caboose. That's my only piece of rolling stock, so let's, you know, get some O-scale rolling stock. And there's a very nice variety in here. We've got a tanker car, Sunco tanker car. It's quite dirty, and it's really scratched up, but I don't know, I like it. Got this baby Ruth box car. It's very simple, but I really like it. It's nice and colorful. Again, I want to set all the stuff up below a tree, so it's nice having a variety of color. Got a really old Pennsylvania granola. What are these called? Gondola, sorry. Is that what they're called? I don't know. Anyways, that's that. I've got some really kind of unusual stuff. I'm not sure if this is rare or not, but it's a tin car of some kind. You know, it's missing the wheel set, so that's all I know about it. So, if somebody knows anything about this, if they could let me know, that'd be great, because, yeah, I'm not sure what to do with it. This is a caboose. Again, this is perfect. It completes the train. I do have a question for you guys. I'm not sure what to do with the couplings, though, because I'm not sure if... You can see these have these weird white couplers. And then these ones have these slightly smaller dark couplers. I think they're electromagnet couplers, and they don't seem to couple together. So if you guys know a solution for that, please let me know. I'm not sure if they can be swapped. I'm no expert on O-scale. This is why I'm asking you, but I'm sure somebody will know. The rest of the stuff in the box is kind of unusual. We've got a truck. I can't... All these cars have wheels, so I don't see what this goes to. It's got the old style coupling. I'm not sure if we could get the wheels out of that and put it in this. I don't know, maybe we'll increase the value or something. The last two things in here are a little bit odd. This is an old tin caboose. It has the more modern coupling. I'm not sure if we could maybe swap the coupling out on this one and put one of those on this one. I'm not even sure if they can be swapped. And then the very last thing, this is a tender of some kind. It doesn't appear to have any coupler on it, actually. It's tin. It's not in very good shape. I can't imagine this would have much value. Not that I necessarily plan on reselling it, it's just I don't know what to do with it, so that might be an option. That's all the stuff. I just remember there's actually one more thing that I wound up buying that I actually did take out of the box, just because I wanted to kind of get an idea. This building way out here on my new layout, it's like a lumber mill of some kind. I don't know very much about it, but yeah, that's the only building I took out of the box, so I was interested in it. So, anyways, at the end of the day, this is all the stuff I bought. Again, under 50 Canadian dollars. Thrilled with the deals. So, thank you guys for watching. Also, thank you so much to M&M Rails for giving me the free decoder and the 3-4 locomotives, and a great deal on that running set. Oh, and the free thing, so thank you for all those things. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys will have some ideas of what I can do with all this stuff, and yeah, we'll make some more content about it, because I'm really excited. There's so much potential with all this stuff, so just let me know.